on West End Avenue, and I did that right after college for the summer. And during the summers while I was in college, I did journalistic things. I was involved in the newspaper in high school. I was involved in the newspaper in college. And then I decided to go to law school. So
now, where did you go to law school?
I went to Vanderbilt.
Wow.
School. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, the particular law that you said you're involved in is what now? You did mention, you know, but there's a bunch of law segments, and yours is having to do with land?
Well, public utilities regulation, and a lot of people, you know, are not familiar with that, so don't feel bad about that, because I got involved in that area. Actually, that was my second job as a lawyer. First, I started out as in-house counsel for a bank.
Oh.
Then I went to work for the Public Service Commission, the Tennessee Public Service Commission, and that agency regulates public utilities. Now, public utilities affect everybody. We're talking about, you know, gas companies, telephone companies, electric companies. Now, this particular agency only regulates investor-owned utilities, and that's the utilities that are owned by private individuals.
People are out there that
right.
Do they?
Well, yeah. Well, actually, it's, you know, it's people that own the stock. You know, they're own. These are investor-owned utilities versus a municipality.
Oh, okay.
Like, for example, NES is a municipal-owned utility, so the agency that I worked for does not regulate NES.
Okay.
But it regulates Nashville Gas, and it regulates Bell South at the time, and AT&T.
Okay.
And those that are owned by investors, those companies that are owned by investors, because basically, traditionally public utilities were monopolies. And so, you know, a monopoly will probably charge you anything that they can charge you if they are not regulated. They have no competition. Today, a lot of public utilities do have some competition, but not sufficient competition for them not to be regulated. And regulation is really a substitute for competition. So I was actually a regulator when I worked for the Public Service Commission, and that's where I got involved in public utility regulation. I was ultimately the Deputy General Counsel of that agency. That agency now has turned into the Tennessee Regulatory Authority, but I now
that sounds heavy.
That sounds, but they do the same thing. They regulate utilities, and now I'm in private practice. I work for a private firm, but I represent utilities before that agency.
Now the firm is who again?
It's Waller, Lansden, Dortch, and Davis.
Are you the first African-American female?
I am the first.
You're a partner?
Yeah, I'm the first African-American female partner at that firm.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, girl, you go, girl. You go, girl. I knew I had to have you on the show for a reason. I mean, because that is just extremely impressive to me because of, you know, past struggles and, and still future struggles that we do, and you kind of being in a male world can be challenging, I know, but I mean, you seem like you're just right there. You're making it. You're fitting that. So, but still, I would thought that maybe you might have been a criminal lawyer or something, because of you said the why, you know. But I guess this is a why thing too, the regulatory.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, public utilities affect